Hi everyone, you're welcome to this channel. This particular video that I'm doing right now is to address all forms of deposits, withdrawals on both centralized and decentralized exchanges. And at the course of these lessons, I'll be chipping in one or two things so as to make this learning process faster. So which means I can be talking about deposit and withdrawal and also be explaining some other things that will make you understand even crypto much better. All right, now let's go straight to a particular centralized exchange. Now this particular one now is Budget Exchange. Remember I said if you can navigate well on one particular exchange, you can navigate well on every other ones as well, because they are literally all the same. If you can trade well on Budget Exchange or any wallet, you should be able to do that on every other one effortlessly. All right, so this particular one that I'm using right now is Budget Exchange, and I will also be addressing some of the forms of deposit into crypto and withdrawals as well, and also some of the caution you need to take when trying to make deposits or withdrawals. Right, so let's get straight to it. Now, if you're withdrawing from a centralized exchange, first you need to take note of where you're withdrawing to. That's number one. And if you don't even know where you're withdrawing to, it is even better you don't even withdraw at all, in order not to lose your assets. Okay, so right now, assuming someone sends USDT TRC20 address to me. So whenever someone sends a wallet address to you, take note of exactly what they sent. That is, ask the person for the network. All right, now let's assume that the person sends USDT TRC20 and the person told you it's TRC20. All right, so just come down to your assets on Budget, though some platforms or some exchanges may have their own as wallet. Like I think Binance has its own as wallet. Bybit should have its own as assets as well. I think, yes, assets or wallets. But then they are literally all the same process. Now, since you're withdrawing from here to another exchange, here's what you're going to be doing. You're going to be clicking on this withdraw. Now, some exchanges, some centralized exchanges may also have it as send. All right, so they are literally the same. And then you're going to be searching for USDT right at the top there. Since what the person asks you to send is USDT, you choose that USDT that you have. Now, this particular second method now is internet transfer, whereas this one is on-chain withdrawal. Literally, all the centralized exchanges have this particular method of withdrawing. In fact, all. There is no centralized exchange that doesn't have internet transfer and on-chain withdrawal. Now, internet transfer is simply sending token to someone using the same exchange with you. For instance, if I'm to send a token, it could be any coin at all. It doesn't necessarily mean USDT, any coin at all. Now, if someone said I should send a coin to him on Budget, probably I know that the person is using Budget. That is why, if some of us will remember, for those who have been using Binance before, what I do is just collect your email and send token to you on email. That's through the Binance. So when you're choosing internet transfer, for instance, remember we are dealing with withdrawals. So that's why I needed to explain the two. Now, if you're using internet transfer, it simply means you'll get the person's email or mobile number, any one of them, or UID, which is the person's identification on that centralized exchange. So now I can't be making use of Budget and another person making use of Binance and I'm collecting the person's email. No, that would be wrong. So if you're choosing internet transfer, make sure the person has Budget Exchange as well. Now, if you're on Bybit, and you're choosing internet transfer, for instance, make sure the person has Bybit exchange and you're getting the person's, I also just get the person's email is much easier than the UID or the mobile number. In order not to make any mistakes, at least the email is much more better that way, right? This is going to be gasless. They are not going to be charging you any fee, and that is why it is called internet transfer. You are sending from one person to another within the same centralized exchange, not a different centralized exchange, right? I can't be sending from Bidget to Binance on internet transfer. No, that will be wrong. All right, now, so let's go. So if you get the person's email, for instance, you just type the person's email, you type the amount of dollar, or if USDT is not what you want to withdraw, if it is Ethereum as well, just simply click on this USDT and change it. So whatever token or coin you want to send at all, you select that, you type the person's email, withdraw amount, and then you go down and click on withdrawal. If it is sent, you're seeing that you click on send. And remember, this is free. They are not going to be charging you any fee for this withdrawal. Okay, so having settled that one, and also remember, they may be asking you to provide your authorization method, either your fingerprint or your email code and mobile number verification code. So they can ask you to send code to any of them and authorize the transaction. Okay, so let's go straight to the other method of withdrawal, which is the on-chain withdrawal. Now, on-chain withdrawal is one that allows you to send token from one exchange to another. And just as we're trying to do earlier, and we said the person actually sent USDT TRC20 address to me and asked me to send him or her a token, and then asked me to send him or her some USDT. So I'm going to be choosing on-chain because it is not an internal transaction. So this particular one now is where you need to take note of, and this works for every other exchange as well, and this also works for every other coin or token as well, not only USDT. This is literally how you can withdraw either Ethereum, any coin at all. Right now, if you notice, immediately I click on on-chain withdrawal on Bidget, by default they selected Tron network, that's TRC20 network for me. Now, since what I really wanted to withdraw or what I want to send to someone is USDT TRC20, I may not even need to change that. But many centralized exchanges won't even select anything for you. You are the one to choose that. And here's what I would advise. Always, before you even ask for the person to send his or address that you want to send coin, always check which one is cheaper. All right, always check which one has a cheaper fee before you ask the person to send. That is if you have the liberty to choose. But then if you don't have the liberty to choose, probably, for instance, let me use this as an example, like Mimify, for example, that says you must deposit Ethereum on linear blockchain. That one, you are not the one to decide whether to check which one has a cheaper gas fee. And how do you even check which one has a cheaper gas fee? Just simply click on this network. Now for USDT assets, you can see if I'm sending TRC20, they are charging me $1. If I'm sending on Ton, there is free. So if I have the liberty to choose which token I want to send to someone, for instance, I can decide to just make use of, I will tell the person, send your Ton wallet address to me, either on Binance or any exchange. Since I can send to any exchange on-chain, that's what it means. In fact, if you're withdrawing from on-chain, you can also send to a wallet, a Web3 wallet. And Web3 wallets are like Trust Wallet, MetaMask, OKS Wallet, Bybit Wallet, not exchange. So when you are even withdrawing on on-chain, you can send to both exchange wallet, no issue at all. Right now I'm just explaining that in case you have the liberty to choose which of the coin you want to use in withdrawing for the person, or which of the network. You can go ahead and choose Tone Coin, since Tone Coin is on zero fee or gasless fee. Literally, you're not paying any fee from here. Okay, so then if you look at, if you are withdrawing ERC20, you can see the charges they're recharging you, $6. Now if you're withdrawing on Binance Smart Chain, is 0.2. If you're withdrawing on Echo, which is currently suspended simply means you can't make use of that particular one for now at the moment. Probably it may be due to congestion, it may be due to some upgrade on the network and so on. If it is on Arbitrum one, you can see that as well. The charges, if it's on Solana, is $1. If it is on Optimism, you can see this one, they even stated it congested. So which means you shouldn't even bother using that for now. And if it is on Polygon, you can see that. If it is on C-Chain or Avax, you can see that. If it is on Kava EVM, you can see that as well. Now, if you notice, what if you're trying to withdraw to your Mimify, you're trying to withdraw Ethereum to your Mimify, just simply choose Ethereum. Now I'm just using this one as an example, since this one is most common with literally everyone doing tap to earn currently. This one, you don't even have a choice. They said deposit as linear on their platform. What you're going to be clicking on here too is withdrawal or send on any exchange, on any centralized or decentralized exchange as well. And once you send, you're meant to look for linear. So just keep looking for linear. Now, if you notice, there is nothing like linear on Budget Exchange. And that's the more reason you can't even say you want to withdraw that on this Budget Exchange. So you may likely need to be using another centralized exchange for this. That is, assuming you have some coin on you traded some coin on your spot to Ethereum, and you want to withdraw it to your Mimify platform as linear. It's the same thing on all exchanges as well. Just simply on the network, where you have to select network, just choose that and look for Ethereum on linear. This is Ethereum on ERC20, Ethereum on BIP20, Ethereum on Arbitrum 1, Ethereum on Optimism, and this one is on Zinx, this one is on Base, this one is on Stacknet. All right, there is no linear one on this particular Budget Exchange. And what that means is that I can't even say by mistake that I want to fund my Budget Exchange and withdraw as linear into the Mimify platform. So if you want to do this particular one, you can either go and make use of Bybit Exchange. I think Bybit, yes, Bybit has linear when you're trying to withdraw from their centralized exchange. Now, another way you can also withdraw is either by buying from other persons, probably on our P2P platform as well. There's a P2P platform we have where you can either buy or sell your tokens very easily without even going through all this stress. Right, so that's literally how you can be able to send or withdraw tokens from centralized exchange to another centralized exchange, or even decentralized exchange. They're all the same actually. If you want to withdraw on MetaMask, you will just simply click on send or transfer or withdraw. They are all the same, no difference. The one that is a little bit more technical is centralized exchanges, because decentralized exchanges even makes it easier, because if you provide the wrong wallet address that is on another blockchain, they can even tell you. And here's what you need to notice for all crypto traders as well. When you're copying your address, now this is centralized exchange, all right? Now, my Ethereum address on decentralized exchange is the same with my USDT ERC20 on decentralized exchange. Is the same thing as BIP20 on this centralized exchange. Is the same thing as Arbitrum, one is the same thing as core, is the same thing. In fact, literally, they are literally all the same. Okay, the same thing for decentralized wallets as well, for Web3 wallets, OKS wallet, MetaMask. The addresses are all the same, and that's the reason why they are called EVM. If you notice, most of the platforms where you'll be seeing either provide your EVM addresses, they are all the same. BIP20, that's Binance Smart Chain address, ERC20 core address, OES address, they are all the same. ERC20 address, they are all the same, and all the network on Ethereum have the same address as well. All, not some, all. Okay, so this also works for decentralized. This is actually the same for decentralized wallet or Web3 wallets like MetaMask, Trust Wallet, and the rest as well. Okay, so they are the same, and you shouldn't be confused about that at all. Now, how about if you want to make deposit into a centralized exchange? If you want to make deposit into a decentralized exchange, they are the same as well, but the only thing you need to take note of is the network, because if you don't choose the right network, even if you receive the coin, you may not be seeing that on your balance. Probably I will quickly show you that on the centralized wallet when we are done with this particular one. Now, if you want to make a deposit, for instance, on Bidget or on any other centralized exchange, you're going to be clicking on, most of the exchanges have deposit. Now, but for Bidget, you're seeing add funds, they is the same thing. Now, for some other exchanges, you may be seeing it as receive. They are all the same. Okay, so whether you're seeing it as receive, deposit, add funds, they are literally all the same. You just click on that add funds or receive or deposit, and you can see when I clicked on add funds, there are many methods you can deposit into centralized exchange. Let me not use wallet, for instance. Literally the easiest way you can deposit inside a decentralized wallet like Web3, like MetaMask, Trust Wallet, OKS Wallet, Bybit Wallet, the easiest way you can deposit into those wallets is only through receiving from either someone or withdrawing from any of your own centralized exchange. For instance, I can decide to send coin from this, my Bidget, or from centralized exchange like Bybit to my MetaMask or Trust Wallet. It's all my choice. And remember, I think this is what I need to say as well. Bidget, for an example, they have an exchange. They also have a wallet. Bybit has an exchange. They also have a wallet. The two of them are not the same. So when someone is saying Web3, just know that they mean OKS Wallet, Bidget Wallet, Bybit Wallet, MetaMask, Trust Wallet. But then when they say exchange, that is when you look for the exchange and get the address from there. Right? So don't confuse the two of them for any reason. And here's another thing you must take note of. When withdrawing or when trying to send a token or a coin from centralized exchange, when trying to send a token or withdrawing from a centralized exchange, remember when you're sending from here, it's the same thing as when you're withdrawing from here. So just take note of that. When trying to withdraw from this centralized exchange, I am going to be paying gas fee in the coin that I want to use to withdraw. For instance, when I wanted to withdraw the USDT TRC20, they are going to be charging me from the USDT TRC20 that I have. If I want to withdraw Ethereum, they are going to be charging me from the Ethereum that I have. If I want to withdraw Tron or BNB, they'll be charging me from the BNB that I have. Now, this does not work for decentralized wallets or Web3 wallets like MetaMask and Trust Wallet or OKS Wallet. Remember, when I'm saying Web3 or wallets, I mean the same thing. Now, when you're trying to withdraw or send a coin that is listed on Web3 on Trust Wallet, let's use Trust Wallet on MetaMask, anyone or Cash Wallet. Assuming, okay, let me use this simple example. Many people received Avacoin recently, so I can easily use that because it's easily relatable and many can easily get that. If your token is on Tonekeeper, because most people use their Tonekeeper or Tone Wallet address. Now, if you imported that same phrase that you were using on Tonekeeper to OKS Wallet, you will still be seeing the same balance there. That's the same Avacoin you have there on your Tonekeeper or your Tone Wallet or Tone Space on Telegram. You'll still be seeing that right inside your OKS Wallet. If you imported the same thing to your MetaMask or any other exchange, at any other wallet at all, you will be seeing the same token right there. Now, here's what you need to take note of. Since you have Avacoin, you can't actually send Avacoin from there to another person, either to another exchange or wallet, without having Tonecoin as gas fee. So that's literally what I'm trying to say in summary. You need to have the gas, you need to know exactly where the coin has been launched. For instance, Avacoin, which has been launched on Tone blockchain. So when you are trying to send from a Web3 wallet, either to another person or to another exchange, because Avacoin currently is trading on Bidget. So if I want to send my Avacoin from the platform, which is my Tonekeeper or my Tone wallet or my OKS wallet or my MetaMask, if I want to send that to this particular platform, the gas fee that I'll be paying, the charges that I'll be paying for the withdrawal as withdrawal fee will be charged from Tone. All right. So the same thing works for every other coin as well. For instance, if you want to withdraw a coin that is listed on Binance blockchain, for instance, when you are paying the gas fee will be paid as smart chain. And that is why some persons before now, if you are trying to either claim an airdrop or withdraw, and they are telling you need Ethereum on Base network or Ethereum on Arbitrum, like Mimify, for instance, now said you should deposit Ethereum on linear blockchain. What you're depositing or the Ethereum you're depositing is only meant to be used as gas fee in case you want to send out. All right. Or in case there is anything like claiming. So that's exactly how it is when you're sending on decentralized wallet or Web3 wallets. You're paying the gas fee on the blockchain that the coin or the token has been listed. So for Mimify, they said they are listing on linear blockchain, and that's the reason why you're paying the gas fee, not on Mimify. You're paying the gas fee on linear Ethereum, and that's the reason why you needed to deposit linear Ethereum. If you're sending Avacoin from decentralized wallets, you're paying the gas fee on Tone, and that's the reason why you needed to buy Tone before you can even claim. And also you must still have the same Tone before you can even send it to someone. Alright, so that's the difference between wallets and exchange. But for exchange, for instance, if I want to withdraw my Avacoin on this exchange, they will be charging me directly from the Avacoin that I have. That's what I mean. If I want to withdraw Ethereum now, they will be charging me from the Ethereum that I have. If I want to withdraw Mimify, assuming Mimify is listed on this exchange now, this Bidget or any other centralized exchange like Bybit exchange or Binance exchange, I have to withdraw and pay the fee on Mimify. Now, for instance, Notcoin is listed on this platform now. When I want to withdraw Notcoin from here to another exchange, or if I want to send from here to another person or to anybody at all, I'm paying the gas fee on Notcoin. But then if my Notcoin is on a wallet like Tonekeeper wallet, OKS wallet, Bybit wallet, I will be paying the gas fee as Tone coin. And the reason for that is because Notcoin is listed on Tone blockchain. All right. So that's the difference. If I want to withdraw not coin from this exchange, centralized exchange now, I don't need to bother looking for Ton coin as gas fee because they are charging me from my Notcoin. And if I want to withdraw from a Web3 wallet, they are charging me from Ton coin because Notcoin was listed or launched on Ton blockchain. So literally that's what you need to take note of. Yes, the last one, which is deposit. This is the same process. In fact, sending and receiving, they are all literally the same. If you are not sending, you are receiving. So which means if you are receiving, you are depositing. That's what it means. For instance, if I'm receiving from someone, what it simply means is I'm depositing into my own wallet or exchange, as the case may be. All right. Now, if you notice, you can either deposit through credit card, but then for those, in fact, I don't advise those in Nigeria to do this. The people that would make use of this particular one should be mostly people in countries like Finland or countries where they support crypto deposits. If you're making use of this, they can end up blocking your account. And P2P trading. Now, P2P trading means of deposit. You can actually deposit crypto. I've explained that as well. If I'm receiving crypto from anybody, it's deposit that I'm doing. And I can click on deposit, just choose the coin that I want to receive from the person. If I want to receive Ava coin, I will choose, you can see Ava coin, or search for it at the top. You can see where you have search. If you're not seeing, just search Ava coin. You can see Ava coin. Just click on that and you choose the network of the coin you want to deposit. Since Ava coin is listed on Ton blockchain, you choose Ton blockchain. You can see that it's very easy. All right. Just copy the address, and whenever you want to deposit into centralized exchanges, most especially centralized exchanges, I think this is a mistake I shouldn't forget to mention. Make sure you always check the minimum deposit on that exchange. Now, if you look here, when I click on deposit on Avacoin here now, using Avacoin as an example, this works for every other exchange as well. They will tell you the minimum deposit required. Because there are some persons that said they sent coin to them, they didn't receive it, even though the person sent the right coin on the right blockchain and paid the whole fee required, and the thing showed successful on the blockchain. They didn't receive it. Now, the reason for that is because you never paid attention to the deposit quantity, the minimum deposit quantity on that exchange. If you look at this, for instance, they said minimum deposit for Avacoin on this particular platform is what? Is 1. So you mustn't send 0.2 or those 0.5 Avacoin to this exchange. Now, this applies to every other centralized exchange as well. Always check the minimum deposit so that when you're buying from someone, you will not end up losing your coin. All right. So if I want to buy Avacoin from someone, for instance, I'll just copy this, my address, send it to the person. If it's Ethereum, same thing, go back and click on deposit crypto and search for Ethereum. But then if the person says linear Ethereum, then you check as well. But there's no linear Ethereum on Bjet Exchange. You can check that on Binance or on OKEx Exchange or on Bybit centralized exchange. But wallets, Web3 wallet supports any network at all. Okay. So now, here's another place you shouldn't make mistakes when you're trying to make deposit through P2P. P2P means you're trying to buy crypto from either people on Bjet or people anywhere at all. That's P2P means of deposit. But then if you're buying from someone, for instance, assuming you want to buy crypto from me, what you're doing is still P2P. All right. But here are some mistakes you should never make, especially if you're in Nigeria. I don't know for some other African countries, but if you are in Nigeria, you must never make this mistake for any reason. Making use of crypto related words, they are highly prohibited. In fact, there are some banks that once you use any word like ton, they block your account. Yes. And the only person that can unlock the account is CBN. So you should never make that mistake when trading P2P. In fact, if you're trading P2P either on Bjet Exchange, or on Bybit exchange or any exchange, or with people, with your fellow brothers like myself or anybody, never by mistake make use of that thing called either crypto. If you want to buy Ethereum and you say Ethereum, ETH, your money is gone. So it is much better if you're doing any crypto transaction, write your name on the payment description. And if the person says write anything, just write your name. There is no point writing anything that has to do with crypto. All right. So that's the mistake you should never make. And that's the only way you can actually make funds. You can lose funds in crypto trading. In fact, that's actually the easiest way. Many have lost money through that way. For instance, if I want to trade on this budget P2P now, and I mistakenly use crypto, my money is gone. You don't even need to beg. There is no customer care that can solve that problem for you, because it is stated clearly on the terms and conditions. So it is not only when you're trading online, probably with the platform as being the escrow, or when you're trading with your fellow brothers or sisters. Never make use of that, not even by mistake. Even if you're sleeping, don't think about doing that. Which is why it is much better if you know your mind is probably cumbered with too many activities. Don't even trade crypto at that time, especially P2P. And the reason is, if you make mistakes, you lose your money. So if you don't want to lose your money, just calm down and do what you need to do right. Most of the time, if you're sending money to someone to buy coin, for instance, assuming I want to buy a coin, the easiest way for me, probably you can just come to our exchange group and gather from there, from people, individuals that are willing to sell from there. But never make payment to anybody using crypto related words. Simply, if you don't know what to write on the description, because Zenith Bank, for instance, if on their description of payment, their description is compulsory, you must write something there. I think even UBA banking app, you must write something on the payment description or the reason for payment. So in that case, make sure you write your name, like Kuda, OPay, all those other ones. Their payment descriptions are not compulsory, so you can even leave them blank. But for the ones that says payment description you must impute payment description. And the reason why they are putting that there is to trap you. So if you mistakenly write Ethereum, BNB, Tron, your money is automatically gone, and whatever funds you have in that account too may also be lost forever. In fact, OPay recently have been posting that update, and they said you can never recover that account again. That's what OPay has actually been saying. But the same thing applies to every banks. So that's literally how to deposit and how to receive crypto, and also how to withdraw and how to send from one individual to another. I believe this particular one is detailed enough, and it has been able to answer a whole lot of questions concerning deposit, withdrawals, and every other forms of payment on this platform, either on centralized or decentralized. Literally, they are the same, right? So just click deposit and then search for the coin you want to deposit or you want to receive. Either deposit or receive, they are the same, right? So the only difference from one centralized exchange to another, or from one decentralized wallet to another, is the use of English. In one exchange, you can see it as deposit. In another one, you can see it as add fund. In another one, you can see it as receive. They are literally all the same. All right. And here's what you need to take note of on centralized exchanges. I think I will round up with this because it's very common. Most centralized exchanges have their tabs usually down here, where you can just navigate through the different things on their platforms. And if you can do it on one, you can do it on every other one as well. Okay. So for budget, you can see its assets that you're seeing right there that can lead you. In fact, most of the exchanges have it located down here. The only difference may be the name. Some exchanges may have it as wallet, and some can even have it at the top as well. So it all depends on wherever a particular exchange decides to place their own. But for Binance, Bybit, Digit Exchange, all their own tabs, main tabs are down here, so which makes it even much easier. And if you can trade on any of these major centralized exchanges, there is no centralized exchange you can't trade. That's a fact. So kindly ensure you like this video that you just watched right now.